What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. We're focusing on the Washington Capitals locking up Evgeny Kuznetsov to an 8-year extension worth an average of $7.8 million. Yeah, I said that right. So, average annual values committed by the Capitals this offseason: 7.8 to Kuznetsov, 5.75 to TJ Oshie, and 5.1 to Dmitry Orlov. I mean, Brian McClellan's a fucking moron. I still talk about doubling down. I mean, I just did the piece on Marcus Johansson. Very nice player. You end up losing him to the Devils because you're showing all this big fucking money. And you knew Kuznetsov was going to be a son of a bitch to re-sign. Because he even said the thing about Kucherov last year. Oh, if it took the Capitals that long to sign me, I'd be back in the KHL. It's like, you fucking dolt. Go back to the KHL. See if I get actually never mind. But I'd rather lose them for nothing than lock up that money at that term. You know, and I guess they're going all in for next year again, because that's all the Capitals can do is just keep doubling down, and eventually hoping you beat the casino. But in the meantime, they're going to take all your money. But I'm just looking at it like, he's got 3 full NHL seasons. 37 points as a first-year player at 14-15. 77 in 15-16, and last year 59 points. He's making $900,000 a year less than Sidney Crosby. I get it's the going rate, but someone accused me, the hot takes when I suggested maybe, just maybe, flip him to Anaheim in a deal that involves Ryan Kesler. Let Anaheim pay Kuznetsov all that fucking money, and Kessler as the second line center behind Nick Backstrom, kind of a good fit. Just saying. You probably could have gotten a nice young defenseman out of fucking the Ducks too, because prior to the expansion draft, they had young defensemen coming up the fucking yin yang. But I don't know what Brian McClellan's doing. And again, it's not even the money; it's the term. And Kuznetsov's 25? He's my age. 2010 draft. I was passed over. Sad. But I don't know. I don't know. For all the shit George McPhee took, this is erroneous. They've got all these now bad contracts. And again, I like Kuznetsov as a player. He's not worth $7.8 million for the next 8 years. It doesn't make sense. And now players are, it's just, I don't know. And again, had I been in charge, I would have tried to make that Kessler deal happen. Now, was it a real deal? Probably not. But you can make shit happen as an NHL GM, and obviously Brian McClellan has chosen not to. He's chosen to ride or die with these guys, and unfortunately, he's gonna die with them. Not literally. I'm not wishing death on Brian McClellan. I'm saying this team's fucked. You get too many bad contracts on second line centers and wingers, and 2 or 3 defensemen, and you still get Brooks Orpik's contract for another 2 years. It's like, what are you doing? But it's just poor cap management. It's you going back, and I'm not going to keep patting myself on the back here, but you could have kind of sold high on Kuznetsov, not had to pay him, and then kind of work some pieces around the board to make it work, money wise. But when you look at, I thought McPhee gave Orpik that contract. That was McClellan too. So, yep, all those millions of dollars and not great hockey players, and not great. It's not that they're not going to put. It's players. They're just overpaid for what they are. So, do you, Washington Capitals? Do you? #Caps here. To quote PFT. Anyway, that's all I got. Episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the off season and beyond. Later, guys.